What up, y'all? DCFAYGOGUY. Welcome back to the 5 Quintessentials. Today, we're jumping in and talking about our top 5 music videos. Now, this one here was a tougher list for me to come up with. There's a lot of great music videos out there, so the 5 that I came up with are the ones that I feel are absolutely deserving of this title. If you have not seen the previous episode, you can head over and find the playlist titled The 5 Quintessentials. Anyway, let's jump right into it. So, my top 5. Again, this was tough. My number 5, I think might have a lot of people disagreeing with me on this. It was done with a green screen. It was done like CGI. I think a lot of people might think it's very kind of poorly put together, but I think it's very amazingly put together considering what the song is. My number 5 is ICP's It's All Over.
See this great world come to an end would be next best to seeing it begin.
Now, again, the green screen, I think some people are turned off by the fact that they did so many of them, and maybe I'm wrong. But I think that this video, there was no other way they could have done that than to do green screen. And just the depiction of the fucking world coming to an end. You have Shaggy just scrolling down the street through Detroit. He's got his fucking headphones on. I think he had his headphones on at one point. He's like, sits down on that fucking park bench and he looks over and he's like, you know, he's like still trying to hit on a fucking girl, on a woman, even as the world is falling apart. And I just absolutely love it. And it's my favorite. I think, honestly, it's probably my favorite song off of Bang Pow Boom. And I have a lot of hot takes about Bang Pow Boom as far as the concept of the album goes. And I truly feel that It's All Over is the true final track for that album. I feel like if I was able to go in and redo that album, It's All Over would be the closer. Bang Pow Boom would be the bonus track. But yeah, It's All Over from ICP at the number 5 spot. Jumping right into number 4, Twisted with Ha Ha Ha, Ha Ha Ha, aka Laughing Like a Lunatic.
I always knew that I was different from the start. Born with a black heart, addicted to pitch dark. I still don't understand why I'm so in love with killing. So I just sit and stare up at the ceiling, hoping I'll get to take this jacket off. But not with all this crazy talk. Maybe I'll pretend to find my sanity or just embrace the fate the voices have handed me.
I'm laughing like a lunatic. I'm laughing like a lunatic. I'm laughing like a lunatic.
Now, this music video right here, when it first came out, I thought the concept, the story of 2 separate serial killers, one who kills people who come to his door, delivery drivers, things like that, the mail person, whatever have you. Absolutely funny, absolutely great. And then you have Jamie, or you have Paul, who plays this like Jehovah's Witness who goes from door to door trying to spread the word of trying to spread the gospel. But he kills the people that he goes in and he talks to. At the end, they meet. We never get to see what happens. Some people theorize, and I believe Joker's Gallery had made this connection as well on their episode of it, that he feels like this was kind of like an origin story of how Twisted came to be. And I had never thought about that until he had said that. And I think that that's a really interesting idea. It's a really interesting concept to me. So Twisted, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, aka Laughing Like a Lunatic. That's what I like to call it. At the number 4 spot, jumping right in to number 3. And I had to put this one in here, and I ranked it really high because the song was already so powerful, but the music video, good God, was fucking powerful. I gave it to Super Famous Fun Time Guys with I Don't Know, Might Cry Later.
Loud flashing colors, it's all an act. I suffer, but in the passion, the mask on the last of muscle. You probably thought I had it under control. Thought you should know that it's really all a part of the show. I've got a one-way ticket at the end of the chamber to settle the fate of the loathing little monster you made up. Use my pain for example and all the things for your betterment. And when the call stops, just know I never regretted it.
I'm falling to darker places. I'm stalling for saving
again, the song, really fucking good, really fucking touching, great fucking meaning. They're talking about depression and the fact that, you know, and I talked about this a little bit in my review of their album. I'll tell you when I want to laugh by laughing. You know, there's a lot of great comedians out there that deal with depression. And a lot of them are trying to make people laugh so that they can feel better. They're trying to, like, it's almost like a medicine for them for that depression. And the concept in this song, therefore, then added into the video of them, you know, they're goofy, they're having fun, they're the super famous fun time guys, but even they deal with depression. And behind that mask is someone who could be struggling. And I think that that's a lot of what people kind of do. There's a lot of people that kind of mask that and just kind of push through it and try to go on with it. There's so many good elements in there. You see them without a mask. You see them with a mask. It just kind of switches in between. Even at the beginning, you see a mask from Dubs. And if you know the story about Dubs, Dubs was kind of like the Legs Diamond, if you will, of the super famous Fun Time guys. He was like an unofficial third member. He did a lot of their hooks for them. He's been on a lot of the songs with them. And if you have not heard or seen, Dubs is actually taking like a sabbatical from music. He's, you know, taking some time away from making music, and that, you know, has affected them being able to have that with Dubs. So they had to deal with kind of that loss. And I think it's absolutely powerful that they have Stray in the song, they have Stray in the music video. And honestly, if there's one element they probably could have even had, no, never mind, I take that back, because I was going to say maybe they could have had at one point Stray wearing the Dubs mask, but I don't think Stray is replacing Dubs. I think he's trying to help. I think he's there to kind of fill that void that Dubs left. But, you know, just seeing Dubs' mask on there was fucking powerful. And one thing that the music video has that the song does not, at the very end, you hear Ruby, which was Whipstick's pet pig that passed away. You hear Ruby snorting, like just in the song. But in the music video, they also added Whipstick crying, sniffling. And you kind of see him there at the end of the video, you know, just kind of sitting there in his feelings. And the shit was fucking powerful. So I had to give the number 3 spot to the super famous Fun Time guys with I Don't Know, Might Cry Later, because they took an already powerful song and made it even more powerful with that video. Jumping into my number 2 spot, we got ICP with Let's Go All the Way. This video, I absolutely love it. This is the Carnival of Carnage. This is the whole concept of the Dark Carnival in video form. Them coming through a peaceful area. They're bringing the carnival with them, you know, and they're drawing people in. People that are in this peaceful neighborhood are now joining this parade, this, you know, this, this circus that's going through their town. And I really think that it's great. Absolutely encapsulates everything that is the Dark Carnival, and absolutely has been one of my favorites for years, and will be for years to come. So without hesitation, that brings us to the number 1 spot. Again, giving it to ICP with Halls of Illusions.
Ticket, please, thanks. Walk through the doors into the halls of illusions. Visit yours and see what could have, it should have, it would have been real, but you had to jack the whole deal. Take a walk down the hallway, it's a long way, it takes all day. And when we get to the end, you'll find a chair with straps and chains. We slap you in there, lock you down tight so you can't move a thread, and pull your eyelids up over your head, 'cause you're about to witness an illusionary dream. It's just too bad it ain't worth seeing.
I don't think there's a whole lot that I can say or should say about this. Halls of Illusions tells the story of the song perfectly. You know, they were originally supposed to have Slash in the video, and I think for a lot of juggalos, and this is the case for me, this was like one of the first music videos you ever saw from ICP. And it just, the imagery that was there was just fucking powerful. And Halls of Illusions is an absolutely great track. I know there's a lot of people that kind of push away from Malenko a little bit. There's a lot of people that also say Malenko is their favorite Joker's card from the first set. And they'll say it's their favorite Joker's card from all sets of Joker cards. And that's honestly the case for me. The Great Malenko is my favorite. Halls of Illusions isn't my favorite song on the album, but it is a very fucking impactful image of ICP and really tells the story of Halls of Illusions very, very well. So there you guys go. That is my top 5 music videos. If you have a top 5, tell me down below what are your favorite top 5 music videos that are out there. Again, shout out to Goons Clout Gallery. Head over to Faygo Lovers here on YouTube and check out their series and see what their top 5 picks were. I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.